If you want to ask about civic leadership in Houston, in other words, Jack is a personification of it. I think all of us who have been participants to some degree have been influenced by his example. When we started the Center for Houston's Future, Jack had a very clear vision of the kind of things that it ought to be doing and how it could improve the city. And so his getting this award today is perfect because no one has done more to promote civic leadership in Houston than Jack Blanton.
He was chairman 10 years ago of the Houston Endowment when the endowment gave a wonderful grant that made possible the inaugural leadership forum of the Center for Houston's Future.
Besides their strategic planning for Houston, I really like their leadership forums. They are developing our city's future leaders in business and civic areas. They will learn, as I did, how much fun it is to be in the middle of the action.
There's a three-way connection here that we celebrate with Gene Vaughn, with the Center for Houston's Future, with Jack, and we're really proud to be a part of it. Houston Endowment is in the room today.
About 30 years ago, there was this young African-American business lady by the name of Sanseria Messiah. She was visiting with business leaders, hopefully to get them to mentor her. She received no more than she received yes. But one of those yeses was Jack Blanton. He crosses racial lines, he crosses all lines. Jack Blanton cares. He is a man that makes a big difference in the lives of others. Now let me fast forward. Thank you, Jack. I married that young Sonny Messiah, and now her name is Sonny Messiah Giles.
Jack Blanton is so universally admired. I think no one would take offense if I said that he is the finest community citizen of our era.
If you look back over the last 40 years in this city, and you ask yourself, which individuals have had the most profound impact on improving the quality of this city? Jack Blanton would be very high on that list. Very few people have done more. There is not an institution of higher learning in this city that has not benefited from his efforts. He's been in the Texas Medical Center for decades. He has been instrumental in improving and promoting the role of minorities in our community for as long as I can remember.
I got involved with the Center for Houston's Future because they were tackling the big problems that our city will face in the future. They bring people together from different areas of the city so we can see the problems from different views and we learn from each other.
Jack is kind and tolerant. He has the spirit of uplift and enjoyment. Jack elevates every discussion in which he participates. I think he has such an effect on the people around him that they all walk on higher ground.
If I had one thing to say about Jack Blanton, it would be that his heart is as big as gold. He is my Fort Knox.
What motivates Jack over all this time? His family, his church, and his community. Speaking personally, no one can have a better friend than Jack Blanton.
Jack's optimism, or what I think of as his indomitable optimism, is born of the fact that he really believes in people. Jack, in a word, is noble. I cannot be happier that he is associated with the Center for Houston's Future, that he is my friend, or prouder that our names are associated in the best possible way as community citizens.
Jack Blanton has been a wise and beneficent leader of the city of Houston, the Houston metropolitan area, the state of Texas, and the nation really for decades now. I can't think of anyone more deserving of the Eugene Vaughn Award than Jack Blanton. Jack has had as strong an identity with Houston metropolitan area and its development as anyone in this city, as has Gene. It's a great pair of names to match up, and it's a great day for Houston that Jack is receiving that award here today.
I am humbled to receive an award with Gene's name on it because he is one of my heroes. He loves our city as I do and has worked hard to make it a great city, especially in the area of education, whether it is for children or developing our future leaders.
Jack Blanton is a special man. You deserve all the honors in the world, and thank you for making a difference in the lives of so many.
I remember one time I talked to Bill Barnett, and I said, well, I tell you, I was walking across town with Jack, and we passed a beggar with his hat out, and Jack dropped $2 in his hat. And I said, Jack, don't you know that he's just going to take that money and go buy some cheap wine with it? He said, Jack said, but he may not. And I am thrilled that Jack is receiving the Gene Vaughn Award. He's not the one being honored. I'm the one that's being honored.
I very much appreciate being honored by this great organization in such a meaningful way.